Do you want to make money on YouTube fast, but you're not sure how? Well, the answer is simpler than you think: coaching or consulting. That's right. If you have expertise or are proficient in some subject matter, you can utilize YouTube to get clients into your coaching business faster than any other income stream with not even having a large following. That's right. And why do I believe this? Because I sold $72,000 worth of coaching services in 4 days via my YouTube channel, and I had less than 10,000 subscribers. So it is possible, and I'm going to share the exact strategy in this video for you to get started today to start making money with your coaching and consulting services. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. So before we get into the strategy of it all, I want to talk about why coaching. Coaching is one of the fastest ways to build a revenue stream with YouTube. And the reason being, you are already creating content for this topic. You already have shown that you have expertise in this subject matter. You are already giving people tons and tons of value regarding this subject matter, this topic, this niche, right? The next logical step would be to offer them personalized advice. They might be watching your videos and have questions. They might be putting those questions in the comments, but they would rather speak directly to you, but you don't offer the coaching services, or they don't know that you offer those coaching services, because people don't always know to research beyond the video about you and find out what else you offer. So there is someone in your audience that is ready to jump and buy coaching services from you, but you don't have that service posted on your YouTube channel yet. By offering coaching, it allows you to capitalize on those people that are already seeking or ready to seek your additional personalized advice. Offering coaching allows you to monetize that demand fast. So now let's talk about the 5 steps you need to take to start filling up your coaching business via YouTube. Step number 1, decide what you're going to coach about. Maybe your channel is about financing, about budgeting, about investing. It's all about finances. But maybe you offer coaching specifically on investing in real estate or investing in stocks and bonds, right? So you need to determine what in the whole area of your niche are you going to offer coaching on, if it is not obviously clear, right? So that you can specify that to your viewers so they know that you offer additional coaching on this particular topic from your niche. And it could also be more broad. So you could offer everything, coaching with regards to everything in the financial niche, right? You could offer coaching on how to budget more wisely, how to invest in stocks, how to invest in real estate, how to plan your finances better. You could go more broad and offer coaching on all of that if that's what you know about. But if there is a specific topic that you are more honed in on, that is like your expertise, it's your zone of genius, I would promote coaching that. So oftentimes with YouTube channels, we have a certain topic that is our specific zone of genius, our specific focus, but we also create videos that are a bit more broad to find our audience to get them to our channel. So that's why I think it's very important for you to get clear in your mind what specific thing you want to coach or consult with people about. And another thing to consider with step 1, what to coach about, is to consider the pain points of your audience. What is their biggest pain points? Because you want to tap into the biggest pain points, and I want you to amplify those pain points, right? Then you focus on your coaching being the solution to those pain points. And that makes it even more intriguing. So you really elevate all the pain. You talk about how difficult it is to raise a family of 5 and try to invest, and you know how difficult that is, but you have the solution, and coaching with you will be able to show them all those pockets of money they actually have within their budget that they could start to collect and start to put towards investments, and that it is possible and you've done it yourself. So that's an example of amplifying the pain points, talking about how difficult the struggle is to get something done, and then show how your coaching is the precise, the absolute, the best solution for that problem because you are so knowledgeable in it and you have been through it yourself. Step 2, that your content is solely focused on funneling people to your coaching business. What do I mean by that? Make sure that your niche and your purpose are so clear. So now that you know what you want to coach, you know what your zone of genius is, you want to make sure, because up until this point, you might not have been strategizing in this way. You want to make sure that your content is aligned with that. It's aligned with what you're going to be coaching. So let's say on your channel, you are into finances, but your zone of genius, like I said, investing in real estate. but you talk about all kinds of topics on your channel. I want you to make sure that whenever you talk about real estate, you mention in those videos that you offer coaching and consulting on how to get started with real estate investing, right? Or if you're talking about a different topic, you can even say in that video, now I'm talking about stocks and bonds, but to let you know, my real zone of genius is real estate investment. If you're interested in that, I do offer coaching for that. But in those videos, it's more of an adjacent offering. It's not directly to the real estate investment that is your zone of genius. So that's why I want you to start thinking more about the content you're producing. So let's say you are talking in a video about stocks and bonds, right? But in that video, you also mention 2 other ways you can make money with investments. And one of those other ways is real estate. By the way, this is where I really shine. I know so much about real estate investment. I have been doing it for 40 years and I absolutely love it. So if you are interested in real estate and investing in real estate, check out my coaching program. It will help you skyrocket your investment. So now now that you know you want to do coaching, I want you to strategize your content to align with that, right? So that you can create content that helps to promote your coaching, but also promotes that you are the authority in this particular area of focus. So now step number 3, which I've started to cover already, but it's to promote your coaching business on your YouTube videos. And the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to do it organically. So instead of popping in and being like, by the way, I offer coaching on this, check out the link below, I would actually seamlessly integrate it into your videos in a way that feels like it makes sense that you're promoting that. Like the example I gave, 3 different ways to invest your money, maybe stocks, bonds, and then you say real estate. And then with the real estate, you say, by the way, this is my zone of genius. I absolutely love real estate investing. By the way, I also offer coaching if you need help with it. But if you want to learn the best strategies that I have honed over the past 30 years doing real estate investments, definitely check in the description below. I have a link to my calendar and we can meet up and discuss future coaching or something like that, right? So you seamlessly integrate it into your videos as opposed to just having an ad pop up that says, welcome to the coaching program of Ben Zazar, and he is an amazing real estate investor from blah, blah, blah. You know, of course, do it in your own style, but I would say make it more organic. So promote your coaching in an organic way in your videos so that it comes across as a service, as an offering, and not as something that is pushed on someone. No one likes to be sold anything, but you want to promote it in a way that is that you care, that you really want to help people. Like I was in your position before. I had a family of 5 kids and we were struggling to pay the bills. And I figured out this system and it has worked so beautifully for me and my family. And now we enjoy this lifestyle. And if you're interested in learning what I know and you don't want to have to go through all the years of failure that I went through to get here, then definitely hop on a call with me and I will be able to help you, right? So we want to seamlessly integrate it into our videos in an organic way that makes it appear very valuable and as if something that could help the people, not in a salesy way. You want it to feel organic as an offering of value to the people that are watching your content. You want them to almost feel like you give them so much content for free. It would be ridiculous to not take you up on that offer because they know how much value you can provide and they know how good you are at what you do, right? So that's what you're trying to get to. That's where you want to get to with your YouTube videos and also with promoting your coaching content. Okay, step number 4, and this is so important. If you miss this step, this will all come crashing down and you will not make money fast on YouTube. You will make money, but it will be a lot slower. And that is you need to add a link to your calendar in the description of your video or in the pinned comment of your video. But you need to also let people know that it's there. So you need to say, if you're interested in coaching or consulting with me, check the link in the description below to find out more information. They click on that link and it takes them to your calendar. They can set up an appointment with you right away or however you want to do it. Maybe it sends them to an application form. I don't know, but whatever you want to do, make sure it's very, very obvious and clear how they get in touch with you. Because if you don't make it super easy and super clear, if they have to do any extra work to try to find you, they aren't going to do it. Okay. I want you to make it so easy and also really clarify in all your videos that you have that link in the description below. Not all your videos. I'm not saying you have to promote your coaching in every single video, but I'm saying every video that you are promoting your coaching, please make sure to say, I have a link in the description below so they know how to find your coaching because people might not realize there is a description box in the video, right? They might not be savvy to YouTube yet. And you want to make sure that if they find your video, because they might not even be looking for your video on YouTube, they might be searching on Google and Google sends them to YouTube, right? So don't assume people know everything about YouTube, because some people are coming to it for the first time. That is possible, or they've seen it a few times. So just make sure it is very clear on how to get in touch with you, take advantage of your consulting services. And step number 5, the last step, jump before you're ready. Just go. Just start posting that calendar link today. I recommend using Calendly. It's a great service. There's other ones like TidyCal as well. I've heard lots of great things about that as well. But start today. Even if you have a small following, there might be that one person that finds your video one day and they are just like, I love this person. They are amazing. I can relate to them. They know exactly what I'm feeling. Everything they've said, I agree with. I want to work with them. I've not met anyone like them. I've not met any investor that has 5 kids and has a family and that has struggled to get where they are. And that's exactly what I'm feeling right now. I want to work with this person because they understand me, right? So even if you have a very small following, put that link there. And also that link lives on. So in your beginning videos, when you're just getting started on YouTube and you have that link there, as you build more videos and you grow more following, the people that subscribe maybe like 6 months down the road might binge watch your content and find videos from the past. And when they get to that video, that was maybe the 3rd video you made, but it's the 15th video they've watched of yours, and they are finally like, I'm ready to jump on this coaching stuff. I'm ready to do it. They see that link in that video, in that older video, and they click on it and they join your program. So it's very important to start putting this link in before you are ready and start capitalizing on your YouTube videos to get people into your coaching. And I can promise you, it is one of the fastest ways to make money on YouTube with a small channel. I started making money on coaching with my 4th month into YouTube. So I got monetized first in 10 weeks. And then right after I got monetized, people started asking in the comments, do you offer coaching? Do you offer coaching? And I said, heck yeah, I offer coaching. I didn't offer coaching at that time, but I said, heck yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump. I thought I had no idea what I was doing, but I jumped in because people were asking for it, right? And now I'm so glad I did. So jump before you're ready, especially if you have expertise in a certain industry or field. It's just a gold mine waiting to happen. And the best part is you get to help people and get paid for talking about things you absolutely love. So I definitely recommend doing it. It's one of the fastest ways to make money on YouTube. I'm living proof of that, and it will help you to live your dreams. So good luck, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.